Right now we're joined by Akash Sharma with more on this. Very good morning to you, Akash. Now, this new excise policy came into effect on 17th November of last year, where bids were issued to private licensees, and the government also said they will not be running any liquor shops. Now, the BJP alleging that huge kickbacks were taken in this case. In fact, the Congress had also objected at the time. Now, the BJP is protesting. Can we expect the Congress also to join in the protests?
Right, and in fact, a protest has been lined up by Congress as well, because we are learning that by 2:30 they'll be also carrying out one protest. But at this point in time, this development is very much important. Shilpa, you see, this all started with the recommendation of Lieutenant Governor, where yesterday we learned, and in fact we broke this story earlier, that Lieutenant Governor of Delhi has recommended CBI inquiry into this particular excise policy. This excise policy was implemented in November 2021. And in fact, at that time, opposition parties opposed this particular policy, saying that Kejriwal government is actually promoting liquor in the national capital. And on the other hand, they are also violating several norms, several excise act norms. But at this point in time, yesterday, after LG recommended a CBI inquiry, we saw a whole lot of political drama where Aam Aadmi Party, in fact, Chief Minister of Arvind Kejriwal, in fact, came out in public and said that, BJP is working on the basis of vendetta politics, because, he said that we knew that they are going to arrest Manish Sisodiya, and there are the developments where LG has recommended CBI inquiry. Also, he anticipated that now Manish Sisodiya would be arrested because he is doing some good works. And in the past, we have seen how Satyanjan was arrested just because he was doing some very good works in the health structure and health system of the Delhi. And now, Manish Sisodiya would be arrested. So a whole lot of political drama. And we are, observing the war of words between BJP, Congress, and also Aam Aadmi Party. At this point in time, BJP is going to protest at this particular place outside the residence of Manish Sisodiya, who is the Deputy Chief Minister. And at this point in time is the main focus, because in fact, in those particular recommendations, it has been mentioned that some financial quid pro happened at the upper level, and in fact, Manish Sisodiya has been named in it. So at this point in time, this is an important development where we are going to witness at least 2 to 3 protests in the national capital, where it has been demanded that now Manish Sisodiya should resign because, several allegations have been put on him, and it has been alleged that he actually favored some near and dear people who were very near and dear to him, and gave some sort of relaxation violating all the laid norms, rules and regulations, Shilpa.
Well, Kejriwal there standing by Manish Sisodiya. He says Manish Sisodiya is an honest politician. He's also said that the BJP is continuing its trend of making allegations first and investigations later. But how is he countering these facts? The fact that he gave more levies and concessions to these liquor licensees rather than actually those COVID personnel. How is he countering these actual factual allegations? We know that Kejriwal's made emotional appeals saying we are Bhagat Singh's sons and that he's being targeted. But are there any other responses coming in from him?
Right. So yesterday, I had a word with Sanjay Singh, who is the MP, Aam Aadmi Party MP, and while, asking this same question to RTC, so she was saying that similar relaxations were given to other departments as well, because that were hard times, and these relaxations were given to all those who were a part of this whole difficulty that they were facing. So at this point in time, while it is about the clarification by Aam Aadmi Party, so they are saying that in fact in the past as well you have investigated at least 400 files and you did not find anything, and now also you are putting several allegations, but these relaxations were given on the basis of laid rules, on the basis of laid norms, and nothing unusual happened. Also, they are saying that they are very much happy that you are inquiring, but they are saying that this is the method now, that first they target someone, then they arrest that particular person, and then they initiate the investigation. And this is why they are saying that this is vendetta politics, where they are actually targeting leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. In fact, in Satyanjan's case, we saw how Arvind Kejriwal came out in public and said this is a false case and Satyanjan will be, walking freely. But now we are witnessing how Satyanjan is under custody from last 1 month. Also, on the other hand, he was saying that, in fact, he said this particular thing 2-3 months back, that Manish Sisodiya would be arrested because Manish Sisodiya is now targeted on the basis of work he has done for the betterment of Delhi. In fact, all the policies that he has implemented in Delhi So yesterday, Arvind Kejriwal and all senior leaders of Aam Aadmi Party clarified. In fact, they were not defensive; they were aggressive, and they were saying that BJP is actually, working on the basis of vendetta politics, where they are actually targeting the opposition leaders. And in this case, first they have targeted Satyen Jain, and now it's Manish Sisodiya, and they are also anticipating that Manish Sisodiya would be arrested very soon.
Well, okay, we'll come back to you, Akash, for more updates on this, but we'll, go across to the details of this entire showdown. So how exactly did this mega LG versus the AAP government showdown begin? Here's all that transpired yesterday in the fresh clash.
तो जेल से हमें डर नहीं लगता, इनको लगता होगा तुम लोग सावरकर की औलाद हो जिसने अंग्रेजों से माफ़ी मांगी थी, हम लोग भगत सिंह की औलाद हैं, हम भगत सिंह को अपना आदर्श मानते हैं.
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal throwing down the gauntlet hours after Lieutenant Governor Vinay Kumar Saxena recommended a CBI probe into the Delhi government's new excise policy. The LG named Kejriwal's deputy and Delhi Excise Minister Manish Sisodiya and accused him of executing major decisions in violation of the statutory provisions of the excise policy. He claimed Sisodiya extended undue financial favours to liquor licensees much after the tenders had been awarded, and said that this move caused huge losses to the exchequer. The LG said the actions were carried out with the ulterior motive of monetary gains by the powers that be. Reacting to the sensational allegations, Kejriwal accused the centre of framing up leaders in made-up cases.
अब हमारे देश के अंदर एक नया सिस्टम लागू किया गया है. पहले ये तय किया जाता है कि किस आदमी को जेल भेजना है, और फिर उसके खिलाफ एक मनगढ़ंत झूठा केस बनाया जाता है. पूरा का पूरा केस बिल्कुल झूठा है.
The new excise policy was implemented last year, under which retail licensees were given to private bidders for 849 vends across the city, divided into 32 zones. But many liquor shops failed to open because they were located in non-conforming areas. The BJP had opposed the move and complained to the LG.
144.3636 करोड़ का जो वेवर है, क्या वो मनीष सिसोदिया जी के नेतृत्व में उन कंपनियों को दिया गया बिना नियम बिना कानून का पालन किए? फिर 50 रुपए जो विदेशी अल्कोहल है और खास तौर पे बियर, तो 50 रुपए पर केस की एग्जेम्पशन जो है बिना एलजी को सूचित किए, ये 50 रुपए भी पर केस कम किया गया.
The Delhi government and the LG's office have had frequent run-ins over the years. Earlier this week, the LG blocked Kejriwal's Singapore visit. But is recommending a CBI probe into the excise policy valid, or is it vindictive?